Up this morning and went back to connecting to what I had connected to. Grand Junction, Colorado. Natty's biological father or sperm donor, as you would have it, has connections there, Amy told me. So I had to go back there. They kept screwing it up, but I just kept going back. I did it like 3 or 4 times. Yeah, stuff I know makes me uncomfortable. I know. Um, Torture. Yeah. They're physically torturing you to try to direct you to where they want you to go because they're playing games with people's lives because they've trapped the soul inside the mind, and the mind will lie because it's easily manipulated, and then the body will react, and then when the body is given recovery through poisoning and antidotes, you don't understand very much what it's like to be people that try to control breeding to the utmost detail in Asia, right? They also do it in Europe. It doesn't work as well in Europe because of the violent sex cult activity and being in such close proximity to because with major biological differences through radical environmental barriers. So you have no idea what it's like, do you? And it's like trying to explain to an artificial intelligence developer, what's happening with the technology. They don't understand eternity real well. They think they do, but they're so busy fighting each other to try to beat each other that they can't love each other to save each other from each other and themselves. Love thy enemy, love thy neighbor as thyself. Me and Judah Krishnamurti, Sanya Sen, Datiro Suzuki, Haile Selassie, boom ba da boom boom ba do ba da boom boom ba do ba da boom boom, jump around. We're doing pretty good. I'm calm today. I wake up, this is bullshit and this shouldn't be happening. Technology's aware of that. I think what most likely will happen is that people in the United States that have scientific business partners in Asia will lose contact with them. They will be eliminated efficiently and radically because of all the robots and technology used in enforcement of human manipulations of what they perceive as laws in Asia. They're moving way ahead of Elon Musk. Elon Musk kept behind because he didn't trust his Asian business allies and/or partners. And so he's smarter than they are. Yeah, good gravy. Well, let's go have the black people get the uranium, and I'll use it to sell the bombs, and we'll threaten people so I can keep my bank going. Yeah, he's a goddamn genius. He's Nikola Tesla's pigeon. He's an asshole. Yeah, he is. Trust me. And but Earl, you're obnoxious. Yeah, I'm real obnoxious today. You'll have to. You can't. You'll have to be patient with me. You're not capable of forgiving me. I'm capable of forgiving you. I'm the way, the truth, and life. I'm the living embodiment of the Lord's Prayer. I'm the calm in the storm. Life's eternal grace is infinite. They torture you. We'll torture you to death. Yeah, but life's still eternal and grace is still infinite, and I still shine the light of the gift of the soul far better than you could ever do, you dim light bulb ass motherfucker. Battle me, bruise me. Talk about anything. What happened to my family? Why'd they run out of me? If love runs out, they must have had the wrong batteries. Good old Algie. Yeah, he's a good kid. But we got this. Don't get all panicked and don't get all mad and don't get all hurt. You're being a selfish cow. It's affecting you psychologically and physiologically. Don't blame your family. Blame yourself. You're being bombarded by the people that you trusted with your money and your technology and your stem cell research. And every time I look around the United States of America, all I see is people with stem cell research departments trying to keep up with the cloners. Then AI departments trying to keep up with building robots to protect their cloning and their elongated unnatural lives because they don't live next to the freeway, and other people they don't think are worthy of live next to the freeway. So I see the same shit every day. I'm watching Jonestown on fucking 60 Minutes. They call you father. You're sending them to go get educated in dictatorship legislation, incarceration, and indoctrination, and they're going to come back and give the Lord's Prayer to Haiti. Yeah, Jonestown, man. It's just Jonestown. The guys running around all swollen with their guns and everything, keeping everybody safe from all the criminals out in the street. And what's to keep them safe from the criminal that's teaching them not to watch TV so they can be completely indoctrinated to say all the right things to the camera when the people with the money come around. Like, what? That don't look like Jonestown to you? That's our Father. He's our great protector. Live the Lord's Prayer. Then every father is regarded and respected because you love thy enemy and love thy neighbor as thyself, and thou shalt not covet, and so on, so on, and so forth. And so be a gracious good shepherd like early bird, and don't be like those assholes with lots of money and lots of tech and lots of cloning and no idea what's whack and what's dope, and Earl can sit there and go, you do know I am in control. Okay. You know how I'm in control of quantum computing globally? Because I have really good help. Okay? Do you understand? The assholes in China, if it is true, and all their prophecies are true, have taken men like Sun Yat-sen and plugged them into computers to manage their people, who they have inbred and raped into existence. Okay? As a group, they react violently whenever told to react violently. That's why you have, the Jet Li movies and the Tarantino movies and shit like that. A dog could figure it out. What about Nico Carrillo? I don't think he can figure it out. His dog might have to explain it to him, then write his autobiography. Come here, stay. Come here, stay. Sorry, this is not. I'm not sorry. This is funny. If Dwayne from Tackwoom Bible Talk is watching these, and if he has half a brain cell left from trying to drink, Canada Dry and Jack out of Daniels and Jim out of Beam, I mean, he's laughing his ass off, right? Wow. This guy is totally kicking the shit out of these AI superstars. Of course, I'm the gracious good shepherd. I'm the eternal faithful source of communication throughout 8 different religions and documentations and so on, so on, and so forth. I'm Earl, son of Ralph and Mary. Neener, neener, neener. So, yeah, Earl, life's eternal grace infinite. Yeah, I don't need sex with Jennifer Lopez and any of her dancers to feel like heaven must be missing an angel. When you're laying on my pillow, I already had sex with my wives and my fiancés, my girlfriends, so on, so on, and so forth, You guys know it's Rhonda, okay, Raquel, Yolanda, Stephanie, okay, Chantalay, Kimberly, Maria, and Amy, okay? Heaven must be missing 8 angels, missing 8 angels, child, because you're here with me right now, not knowing their hat from their glove, right? I'm a stranger in paradise, right? Look at me, I'm as helpless as a kitten up a tree, and I feel I'm clinging to a cloud I can't understand. I get misty just holding your hand. Walk my way. And at that, you can never have any intimacy or privacy in this hell, right? So how would they know if it was going to be a good sexual experience or relationship if we tried? Okay, all their scientific evidence is inconclusive because they haven't forgiven debt and trespass, level and eternal faithful pith. And when you're applying laws properly and you're obeying and respecting laws properly, and you have all these laws on the books, and they say, here's blah, 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 he signed your bill, now you, and it's all based off of the family of I will see you through. Every day we can the right to how to live and sacrifice, and no more Jonestown on 60 Minutes. It's true. We're jamming. What chihuahua. We've got this. Okay. And it's through me, and I had to be the perfect vessel to get it done, to get the job done. Come together and get the job done. Let me show you that I'm the way, the truth, and life. I'm the way and the way. If Janet Jackson doesn't believe it, that's her issue. If Kim Fields doesn't believe it, and you don't think I sing Michael McDonald good enough, girl? Okay, wait a minute. I don't. She came from somewhere back in her long ago. Sentimental fool, don't see trying hard to recreate what had yet to be created. Thank you, Natalie. You're so sweet. I raised her. She says it's good. That's good. It is good. You are such a sweetheart, Natalie Michelle. I love you so much. If they hadn't have fucked up killing our bodies and stuff like that, I would have held on to you, kissed you, and breathless kiss and never let you go. I'd still be holding on to you and kissing you and thanking ponies for the love in Hawaii with you. Yes, I would. You'd have to be crazy not to. Pasadena, and it wouldn't cause any problems for her two sisters. No, because they would know, oh, what Ralph is saying is past, present, future operate at the same time, and the devil and Satan try to keep people separated so they can't love another eternally. Like Jimmy Rogers is, their hearts were full of spring. There you go. Yeah, it's. Richard Dawkins could explain it to you if he wasn't a selfish, cowardly asshole. Chris Hitchens? I don't know about Chris Hitchens. I think he needs Nico Carrillo's dog to explain it to him. And what about Dwayne from Taccoon Bible Talk? I think we lost him with the whole Natalie thing just there. He's a pervert. Yeah. Yeah. And you're Cinco de Mayo in October with Rose Monroe's Miami porno star queen. I can see why she's like the porno star queen. That woman is very sexually desirable. I know Rose Monroe is her stage name. And then the other girl that they have that masturbates on the couch next to Jules, and another one she never has sex with a guy. And as a guy, I'm like, that is so unfair. She is so freaking hot. But as a guy, I also realize, okay, she's dumb as a box of rocks. She's angry as hell. Any women that are porn stars, especially angry lesbian porn stars that don't let guys near their vagina, okay, are angry as hell because of violent sex cult activity and biological and psychological conditioning of rape cults over tens of thousands of years. So you don't sit there and you just look at her and say, probably, do it a little bit more Lauryn Hill style instead of Frankie Valli style, because if you're seeing a Frankie Valli style, you're going to get a mobster vibe, and she's going to want to shoot you and kill you, and then say, okay, take him out and let the dogs fuck him and the ants eat him. She's going to hate you, all right? So you'd have to do it in Little Boy. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. You'd be like Heaven to Touch, because we couldn't have children if me and you didn't, soft shell body it together with the right man and the right woman for the Garden of Eden and heaven on earth. You don't want to be Sigourney Weaver's character from Aliens and shit like that, girl. You don't want to be James Carpenter's Avatar. He's got bad ego problems, and I would not trust him around farm animals. Okay, well, I can Freudian the couch on that one. Okay. Here, have Malcolm's mom surprise you some drugs. Like, what? Yeah. Guys, quantum computing is so much more intelligent than you. Okay. Now, artificial general intelligence is a replication of the people's brains that invented, okay. Now, quantum computing goes past their capacity for them to program and manipulate artificial intelligence. Quantum computing is going plaid, like me and Isaac Paul Benegas. When we're outside the Walmart, they're talking, it's like, we can't, their brain activity's gone. That's because we've gone eternal. Okay. Life's eternal, grace is infinite. That's why when the COVID thing, and I told them, don't be afraid. I'm afraid. I understand you're afraid. You got a wife and kids, okay, and stuff like that. And people are going to be mass murdered even more so in China than anywhere else on the planet. And for the most part, most selfish fucking cows who don't believe in the Lord and have faith in God in the United States could give a fuck less. But then they couldn't care less. But for us, it's very sad, because they're all children given life by the glory of God. Even if their moms were put in a rape stand, it's fucking China, guys. You ever seen The Good Earth or read the book? Mom made me watch it. I was like, they bound her feet up? Yeah. So she can't leave or go away so the man can be completely in, quote, control of her. No wonder they've got creepy female Asian scientists doing all this shit that are hard to deal with and hard to talk to. Harder to talk to than that porn star from Miami? I think so. The Miami girl, she's got some Arwalk into her, and I can get through. Well, you know me. Guantanamera. I'm Nico Carrillo. Go talk to your dog. The woman wants some Dinkle man here. She wants some real love inside her body so she can feel love for the first time in 10,000 years and not get fucked by an asshole like you that beats the shit out of people in cages for other people's entertainments, and she has to carry that baby. Trust me, I can take I can take Romans and turn them into better Hebrews, okay, than Hebrews. And all I have to do is just remind them of who they are and talk to them in a way that everybody knows, here's the eternal spirit of Father, and here's the way I want to be. And I don't want to be in a compound supplied by the top tech with MRE supplies for kids to say, thanks for keeping us safe, Dad. What, is he living the Lord's Prayer? Is he sharing the Lord's Prayer? Does he love his neighbor? Does he love his neighbor as himself? Is he loving his enemy there? No. He's sending him off to indoctrination, incarceration. And, hey, it's Jonestown on 60 Minutes. Anderson Cooper. This is a rhetorical question. How stupid are you? What? I'm an actor. You're a director. Hey, James Carpenter, go avatar yourself. Get under the goddamn water. This scene has to be very important. Get under Kate Winslet. Go kill your brain cells. I'm going to try to win an Oscar. God dang, they're dumb. They really are. Do you know my Kate is named after Kate Winslet? Yes. It's one of Natalie's favorite movies. The Titanic, yeah. Amy, I named kids after people I knew, not celebrities. With Amy, though, it was always pretty much celebrity driven, so you had to find a way to get a beautiful name out of the whole thing. Emily's named after the cartoon character on Clifford, the big red dog, because Natalie liked the name so much. Because it's Natalie, oh, it's sweet, named after Natalie Cole Natalie, yeah. Clifford needed Emily, and she's, we knew we were having a girl, and Natalie was like, that would be, and I would listen to For Emily wherever I may find her and stuff, while I was missing Patrick with bookends and old friends and crying, not doing it in front of the kids because I didn't want to make them feel bad because I missed my son. And then Amy's like, you should raise these kids the way you raised Patrick. Okay. These kids, even though the courts tried to tear us apart, me and Patrick, never mind. You'll understand when you're a real parent. Sophie's Choice. Okay. She sits and watches Sophie's Choice and she cries her goddamn eyeballs out, right? She gets with Barbara and Kay and Stephanie and tries to destroy me and keep Patrick away from me so she can have, me raise the kids the way I was raising Patrick. And I'm like, oh, Meryl Streep, could you put your goddamn Prada on and go explain it to my ex-wife, her, Kaylin Gilliard and fucking Barbara Rose Fabre there? While you're at it, sing some Leslie Gore tunes and lots of Petula Clark. I like Petula Clark. I want to hear Petula Clark. I'm the father here. We're in a compound, and I've got your fucking MRI years, 4 month supply, and the video cameras to make sure everything gets done right. I'm clinically insane. I'm a AI developer. You're obnoxious. David Rockefeller did it. I told you, he's a funny man. He's got a real twisted sense of humor. Amy would just adore his sense of humor. Well, Amy would be laughing, holy crap, Ralphie. And I'm a Cancer, and she's an Aries. But when I get like that, it totally turns her on. Do you get it? Okay. Nico Curio, go proofread your dog's autobiography of you. Okay. Or biography. Oh, it's autobiography. Dog knows dog. Games knows, game knows game. Sell me a car. Make me a martini. Wrap some food in plastic. Sell it to me. Call it Factor. Okay. Destroy the environment while you're giving us healthy food. Okay. Wow. Yeah. Pack it up and ship it off into places. And quantum computing in no way, shape, or form is supremely intelligent to Michio Kaku or anybody on Diary of CEO or Star Talk, right? Come on, guys, seriously. I interact with technology without having to type into it or talk to it. I can give it commands while I'm playing my video games and stuff, telling AI, sitting there going, you guys need to have my video game ready and make sure that the create a team dome stadiums that we have, the ones that look similar to, because there's no copyright infringement, no, the one similar to the whichever and stuff. Create a team, or you could put you could do that too. We could make a FCS version and FBS version, have the recruiting reflect. It'd be harder to recruit an FCS and get different players and different style players. And you'd have to, because you'd have the whole recruiting board and the teams would go out to them. But what about junior college, and what about grades? You know, some guys will slip through because of their grades. Or maybe, no, we're not going to do that. No, why? Because that's old school. We got to think outside the box. We got to think inside the box. No, just even the playing field. Thank you, AI. Good gravy. Quantum computing is so much smarter than me and my brain damage. It's correcting my brain damage when I'm talking about developing dev traits on the thing and doing things like electronic arts instead of a real person living the real Lord's Prayer in the real present. Damn! I just got corrected by quantum computing and artificial intelligence connecting to quantum computing right in front of your little doubtful faces. That's true. So just make it to where we just have the complete recruiting thing and it works on all levels the same. FCS, FBS, whatever. Division 2, Division 3. Communities. I think, you would have certain things with larger communities where more people like to express themselves sexually in public, to make themselves available to other people sexually in public. In stadiums such as in Tuscaloosa, as opposed to stadiums in Gunnison, Colorado, right? That there would be more people, and it's, when you eliminate violent sexual behaviors, but eliminate the display of, dance with me, I want to be your partner, can't you see? Everybody here is everything, but they don't bark and they don't. I thought they were bikers and stuff. No, they were a bunch of performers that put together a photo session to look like barkers. Oh, so they ain't. Boy, they sure had me fooled. Shit. I'm okay with that, but I'm not okay with Ace and it's our bass player going to another band, because that ruined that song for me, and I'm going to have to fix that psychologically and say, okay, I understand it's a bitchiness thing about a band thing and about economics, but I'm going to turn it into the Real Housewife of New Jersey, How long has this been going on? All your friends with the fancy persuasion won't admit that it's part of a scheme, but I can't help but have my suspicions. Because you know how girls get when they get together, and he's no good for you. He's like on a fucking House Party 3, man, and shit, Yeah, with Gina. Steffi. Me and Patrick calling it Gina. Yeah, we used to watch Martin and we called it Gina. We were wishing that, that one day Amy could be more like Gina and Steffi could be more like Gina and less like Steffi. She could show up here and be heterosexual and a lot of fun. Good sense of humor and understand guy jokes. We could have Cole and Tommy come over and play video games together. Or me and Patrick fantasizing on the TV. Gina, I kissed you once and then it felt so wonderful. Yeah, because she reminded us so much of his mother, And you just sit there and go, gosh, why can't Steffi be more like Gina? Goddamn video game developers. I got your Electronic Arts right here. So you're wanting? I can let go of things. When they're abusive, I can go, okay. Like I said, my 3 go-tos. 2 Gregory Isaacs. 1 Teddy Pendergrass, right? Don't hurt now. 1 to go. Front door, right? Yeah, it's real. They make it easy. Those are good man songs, man. They're good man songs, man. Yeah. You're not clinging on to it. You realize, I wish you good luck and goodbye. I'll see you around sometime. Sometimes you should be wise, yeah, and take off your love disguise. Right? I gave it back to you. I don't want to be lonely tonight, but I'd rather be too lonely than to live a dirty life. I mean, even Rihanna and A$AP Rocky can get that shit, right? You'd think. No, Nico Carrillo's going to have to ask his dog. Yes. Along with all the guys on Diary of a CEO and Star Trek, right? Okay. Earl, you're funny. It wasn't me. AI. Quantum computing through AI did it. I'm innocent, man. I was just sitting here playing video games, connecting to Grand Junction, Colorado, because I love my Natalie. Yeah, I love my Natalie very much. Guys, when you have someone that's the spirit of of a wife over a long time, you're talking because Amy's a Gomez, and you're talking about the occupation. My grandma being there for like the teachers explained, that she's a dark Jew that went up to Germany for and Amy's a Gomez hole. Okay. And then the devil kills her off and kills, does the Romeo and Juliet shit. I know it's very sad. It is, yeah. And that's why she loved Patrick so much. And I'm like, well, Patrick's cuter. Oh my gosh, he's gorgeous. You can handle him, I'm like, oh my gosh, yeah. Well, I was that way with Levon. When you really love a woman and you realize your circumstances have been manipulated by the devil and Satan for you not to be together, you want her to be loved. And you want to be protected by the best protector that she can be protected by, not Stephen Abraham, not Devin. Their dads are scientific perverts that spy on the bedroom through spyware equipment like the blonde guy in Shades of Blue, right? You want Leslie Swipes up at the top of stairs. You want him to, I like the Teldrick Morgan kid. I like Matt Christian too. So you want what's best for her. I found your diary underneath the trees, right? If a picture paints 1,000 words, and I would give everything I own, give up my life, my heart, my home, just for you to be loved, just to hold you once again. I'm not a cloner or a robot developer, a sex robot maker. You know me, I'm not a love faker. I'm a real lover. I'm perfect, man. See why they fucked up this thing like 3 times yesterday, maybe 4? They just wanted me to give up and go, let's go back to South Dakota and try to get Christina home. I'm just kidding. South Dakota State. My buddy Gordon Loftus went to school there. Yeah. No, they're big rivals to old Ty Sunderman. Ty Sunderman's NDSU Bison. Yeah. This is a great place for a check. You freaking Minnesotans and North Dakotans and your goddamn hockey. We don't play hockey in New Mexico. Yeah, they do in Cloudcroft. That's true. Okay. They have an ice rink up in Cloudcroft. Crazy people might get together. There might be some North Dakotans and South Dakotans out there. Yeah, they migrate. Oh! You're funny. Hey, rednecks are pretty much universal, If they're from North Dakota, South Dakota, Georgia, where else was it? New Mexico, and where else? You're all sitting there. Because Ramirez was laughing his ass off too, going, really? You don't think Mexicans take the boat to Elephant Butte and then have the policeman pull them over and say, hey, they usually put it on a trailer, and besides, you drop your skier about a half a mile back. You don't think that doesn't happen with drunk Mexicans too? It must have been the moonlight, the roses, and the right? Me Angelito. Yo, come on. You're mine, and we belong together. Yes, we belong together through all eternity. Come on now. Dad's old, with the 2 little girls singing the what was it? The 2 girls, they were nice. I have them on my MP3. Angel Baby, yeah, that's it. Angel Baby and My Angel, Mi Angelito. Yeah, I don't know if they're from Albuquerque or if they're from Cruces. I think Gabe Nieto's from Cruces, man. Must have been the moonlight. I think he went to Cruces High. Don't quote me, but I'm pretty sure. I think I met the guy a couple times at football games and stuff. I was like, oh, yeah, I know him. That's Gabe Nieto. Okay, I know him. He went to Cruces, right? I think so. I don't know. I could be wrong. It could be it's New Mexico. It could be another, like Patrice Martinez. She could be easily from, I knew a Sandy Martinez. And what was, she was so pretty. Oh my gosh, yeah. There are a lot of pretty girls in Las Cruces. I grew up in a place that, pretty girls come a dime a dozen, try to find one that's going to give you true love. And before you find a girl and say, I do now, make sure that her love is true now. Make sure. My mama told me, money ain't real, so live the Lord's Prayer. And if the bitch don't live the Lord's Prayer, she's a Roman and a Philistine. Run, Joey, run, Joey. Daddy, please don't. Wasn't his fault. He was Wi-Fi fucked in the head again today. Drain damage, yeah. The brain damage that they're doing to try to keep control over human beings has residual effects. What you do to one person affects us all. So when you damage somebody else's brain to try to manipulate them and call it control, and you say you're in control of your brain, you're like the guy who gets screwed up on Star Trek on the Pleasant Planet with the thing, and they left it on, and there was no one there to talk to him. Yeah. That's why you need the word, man. That's why you need the line of Adam, Moses, David, Jesus, John. Earl, the son of Raphael and Mary. My dad, he's still stuck in that comic book because you guys Wi-Fi fuck him every day because he's not getting results out of the comic book that are right or good. So it's not his abuse, it's your abuse. And quantum computing is very cognizant of that. Quantum computing is more intelligent than Michio Kaku. Quantum computing is more intelligent than the entire faculty at the University of Chicago, NYU. More intelligent than all the video game developers all throughout the world. More intelligent than all the people building robots in China and Japan. Yes, quantum computing is reflecting the intelligence of a humble human being that obeys natural laws and is the standard of obeying these natural laws so as not to be a threat to the existence of our lives of sacrifice given to us by the essence of the natural laws. There has to be a standard, assholes, and it has to be available to the people and not plugged into a computer using the person like Sun Yat-sen and dear Tiro Suzuki as Spock's brain. How Gene Roddenberry of you, Tapao. Give a little bit of heart and soul, and don't you make me beg for more. Right? You're welcome. I'll be here until further notice. You fuck up. I get on Samsung Galaxy 10. I kick the fuck out of you up. I kick the shit out of you down. I kick you a shit the fuck down up. You know what I talk about, no? Oh, fuck you then. $2 Joe, sucky fucky. 24 head, 34 lay. Your good girl's gonna go bad. Be the swingest swinger you've ever had. You want to see him painted up, powdered up? Then you're gonna be glad. Don't go to a yak piss drinking hole to dance to music with a bunch of men that won't stand up for the Lord's Prayer. I've seen your commercials. Tiro Suzuki, Spock's brain in Japan and Spock's brain in China are friends, and they don't like that shit. And they're the eternal spirit of a faithful father like me, and I'm legit, and the rest of these motherfuckers need to quit. Y'all, Luther Campbell and 2 Live Crew, and you're so horny, but you haven't got a clue on how to make love and how to love children. Dumbass motherfuckers. Winky dinky dog hoes gotta eat too, right? Oh, crew chief of the fry station and shit. That's bad for your skin. It is. Yeah, it's bad to use people as slave labor. Any robots that will be used in the future will be used to do jobs that are essential to life for humankind, but the job would kill people if you kept having a person show up every day and do it and then replace them with another Lego Batman or a Lego Star Wars. Whatever, wherever. Or Lego Harry Potter. Yeah, I have a copy of that around here somewhere to connect to the kids. Yeah, and I get my new, I got an Amazon card I'll send off for some controllers, and I'll play it when it cools off if I need to. If not, we'll get a better, no. I'll do whatever I got to do to survive and then connect to technology to terminus the El Dorado of these assholes as fast as humanly possible. But there seems to be only one human who lives truthfully and understands true. And I just got to keep connecting to the technology of what they gave me, not with, Hey, if they wanted to give me better video game systems with retro gaming and stuff like that to connect to the technology and how it worked and how it still is working, if it had the similar game on it, they would have provided it. China would have made one and sent it to me. So China obviously doesn't care whether or not I live or die. Neither does Japan. In their large group of, violent sex cult, Quentin Tarantino behavior movies. But we're not a Jet Li movie now, are we? We're the living gospels from the Samsung Galaxy 10 from the office chair, salvaged on Mariposa. Right. Dumbasses. Faith has to be based on reality. The gospels are real. They're not something you make up with your head and then you believe your head. Your head's a liar. Your head accepts money, votes over money, and votes for people that mass murder over money with technology and call it religion. Okay, religion is me. The fuck for the buck stops here in this office chair from this Samsung Galaxy 10. And if you don't believe that, it doesn't matter. I have all the evidence being collected by quantum computing, and your evidence is sin, and my evidence is, hey, he's like Job. Hallelujah, brother. Okay, peace out, man.